but it may be seriously questioned whether the advent of modern communications media has much enhanced our understanding of the world in which we live. Perhaps we know more about the world than we used to, and insofar as knowledge is prerequisite to understanding, that is all to the good. But knowledge is not as much a prerequisite to understanding as is commonly supposed. We do not have to know everything about something in order to understand it. Too many facts are often as much of an obstacle to understanding as too few. There is a sense in which we moderns are inundated with facts to the detriment of understanding. One of the reasons for this situation is that the very media we have mentioned are so designed as to make thinking seem unnecessary, though this is only an appearance. The packaging of intellectual positions and views is one of the most active enterprises of some of the best minds of our day. The viewer of television, the listener to radio, the reader of magazines, is presented with a whole complex of elements, all the way from ingenious rhetoric to carefully selected data and statistics, to make it easy for him to, quote, make up his own mind. With the minimum of difficulty and effort, instead, he inserts a packaged opinion into his mind, somewhat like inserting a cassette into a cassette player. He then pushes a button and plays back the opinion whenever it seems appropriate to do so. He has performed acceptably without having had to think. This is an excerpt of a book published in 1972 called How to Read a Book by Mortimer J Adler and Charles Van Doren. It got me thinking about how advancement in information-sharing technology has made it possible for us to know so much about things happening in places and to people in the world that we may never physically visit and meet. Wow! What are your thoughts on what the author said about people repeating packaged opinions they got from various media? Please subscribe if you found this interesting and check out this next video.
This was narrated with an AI voice from 11 Labs.